After some of these big earthquakes shook the entire world yesterday, a lot of people are asking if they might be connected. So we wanted to bring in Anne-Marie Betley with the USGS to answer some of those questions. Thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me.
So all those earthquakes, the one in Mendocino County, Japan, Venezuela, happening within 24 hours of one another, are they connected somehow?
They are not connected in the sense that they're not talking to each other and they're not communicating. So they're not related like that. But they're all earthquakes. They're all part of the dynamic Earth, and they're all the Earth saying that, you know, it's alive and well and doing its thing, unfortunately.
So it's not like the one in Willits triggered the one in Japan and then in Venezuela, not like that?
No, and we've looked at these kinds of things, but the one in Willits was fairly small on a global scale, and so it wouldn't have released enough energy to reach those other places and trigger those earthquakes.
What have you learned so far about the Mendocino County earthquake?
Yeah, this area of Mendocino is pretty active and has hosted earthquakes in the past. This is 5.6, I think, is the largest that we've seen there in 95 years. But we know this is part of earthquake country, and we've seen a couple aftershocks so far. So we're continuing to look into this to see what we can learn to help people be better prepared for these events in the future. But it's good to know that this is certainly earthquake country, and people there are no strangers to earthquakes.
I think at last check there were some 50 aftershocks.
Yeah, I think so far we've had just a handful of the larger aftershocks, 7 of the magnitude 2.5 or larger, but there's always many smaller aftershocks going on that you may or may not feel locally. But certainly there's been a couple of larger events that people have probably felt in the area.
The earthquake in Venezuela, the most destructive, and 2 huge ones, 7.2, 7.5. It's the most powerful earthquake that country has seen in 100-something years, and it's happening in a part of the country that the buildings there aren't built, you know, as they would be here in San Francisco. So there's been a lot of collapsed buildings and damage in the neighborhoods. What are you learning about what's happening there?
Yeah, exactly. This is a complicated sequence. We saw a magnitude 7.2, and then about 39 seconds later, a magnitude 7.5. So we're trying to untangle now how those are related. They're definitely related, but exactly how they fit together is a sort of one longer earthquake or 2 distinct earthquakes. Certainly for the folks there in Venezuela, it felt like one long, probably terrible event. So we're getting some more data, and there's, you know, a lot to learn about what's going on. We also know that the building stock in Venezuela is unfortunately kind of mixed, and it's not all as earthquake resistant as it could be, unfortunately.
Sort of a reminder of the global seismic activity that can really happen at any time. That's
right. Yeah, I mean, a magnitude 7.5 is a large earthquake anywhere in the world. So it's causing devastation, and it's a long and active plate boundary there. So we have to be aware of earthquakes.
Good reminder. Anne-Marie Betley with USGS, thank you for joining us this afternoon. Appreciate your time.
Thanks so much for having me.